20 scenes where actors weren't acting. Ever wondered if your favorite stars are living their roles or just playing pretend? Get ready to be amazed as we dive into 20 jaw-dropping scenes where the line between reality and fiction vanished.
Excuses, I saw...
You'll see raw emotions, real fears, and unexpected moments that will leave you questioning. Were they acting, or was it all too real? Stay tuned for a thrilling exploration of the art of acting. One Hawkeye Hot Ones scene.
Kate Bishop.
During the unforgettable Hot Ones episode featuring Hawkeye, the authentic tastes of Florence Pugh and Haley Steinfeld added an unforeseen dimension of authenticity and humor to their roles. Pugh, who embodies the character Yelena Belova, is renowned for her actual life passion for hot sauce, which effortlessly made its way into her character's relish for the spicy spread. Conversely, Steinfeld, who plays Kate Bishop, is not a fan of hot sauce, and her spontaneous reactions during the scene were completely unscripted. The scene was largely ad-libbed, giving Pugh the opportunity to savor the hot sauce through numerous takes, displaying her character's fervor for it. Pugh's excitement over the spicy sauce was in sharp contrast to Steinfeld's unease, which underscored the comedic friction between the two characters. As Pugh joyfully declared, "I love this stuff," Steinfeld's facial expression spoke volumes about her ordeal, further enhancing the humor and relatability of the scene.
Oh, I love hot sauce. Yeah.
This improvisation not only amplified the comedic aspect of their interaction, but also highlighted the actors' readiness to go above and beyond for their roles. Their personal preferences influenced their portrayals, crafting a scene that felt genuine and captivating. The interaction between Yelena and Kate, driven by their opposing palates, ultimately deepened the storyline, making it a memorable highlight in the series. 2 Cobra Kai prom scene thumb grab.
You think I broke your heart? You broke mine too.
The eagerly awaited prom sequence in the 5th season of Cobra Kai presented a surprise hurdle for Mary Mauser, who plays Samantha LaRusso, when she experienced a thumb dislocation before the shoot. This unforeseen incident prompted the series makers to swiftly alter the planned choreographed combat, resulting in an unforgettable and comical scene that underscored the awkwardness between Sam and Robbie Keane, her former romantic interest portrayed by Tanner Buchanan. The initial choreography involved Sam seizing Robbie's wrist during their clash, but Mary's injury necessitated a switch to grasping his thumb. This accidental modification brought an additional dose of humor, as the peculiar thumb hold perfectly mirrored the strain and awkwardness between the duo. Despite the discomfort from her injury, Mary persevered and delivered an exceptional performance, demonstrating her commitment and professionalism to the series. This incident while filming the prom scene exemplifies the unpredictable aspects of the entertainment field. Performers frequently encounter physical impediments, such as injuries, which can notably affect the production workflow. However, in this scenario, the show's creative team and actors adeptly adjusted and transformed a potential issue into a moment that viewers will surely relish. The thumb grab moment has emerged as a highlight of Cobra Kai's 5th season, owing to the impromptu alteration and Mary's compelling portrayal. It stands as evidence of the series' capacity to integrate action, emotion, and levity fluidly, even when confronted with unforeseen obstacles. 3. Euphoria micro you-know-what reaction. In the 3rd installment of HBO's acclaimed show Euphoria, Barbie Ferreira, who portrays Kat Hernandez, encounters a noteworthy and comical incident during her time as a webcam model. During an interaction with a client sporting an atypical prosthetic, Ferreira's authentic response to the unexpected prop injected both realism and levity into the scene.
It's not small.
Ferreira confessed that she was not privy to the presence of the prosthetic prior to the scene's filming, rendering her astonished and entertained reaction completely unscripted. She stated, "The reaction is there. The literal scene is my actual reaction to seeing that," adding, "I couldn't contain myself sometimes." To foster a secure and professional atmosphere, an intimacy coordinator was on set during the filming. Despite the scene's non-traditional setup, Ferreira felt comfortable with the prosthetic and the scenario at large. She remarked, I don't get grossed out really quickly, so I had to channel, having this be the first really crazy moment of seeing something so extreme and not understanding or computing what was going on. The objective was to capture Kat's true reaction, which Ferreira managed with ease. Barbie's spontaneous response not only infused the scene with humor, but also underscored the awkwardness of the situation, resonating with many viewers. The scene ignited discussions on intimacy during production and underscored the significance of transparent dialogue between performers and the crew. Rate the impact of Barbie's genuine reaction on the humor of the scene from 0, 5. Comment below. 4. Stranger Things, sauna collapse. In the course of producing the gripping show Stranger Things, a standout moment in a sauna scene gained notoriety for its narrative significance and for a serendipitous display of true emotion. Millie Bobby Brown, embodying the character 11, succumbed to fatigue and collapsed during the production. The extended shooting days had worn on her, and the physically taxing requirements of the scene proved overwhelming.
11 is me, 11 is just who I am.
Director Sean Levy pointed out that the scene where 11 crumpled into Mike's embrace was unplanned. It was an impromptu response from Brown, highlighting her dedication to her character. Finn Wolfhard, who portrays Mike, supported her in a moment of genuine concern. His reaction was unfeigned, mirroring the connection they had cultivated throughout their time together on the show. "I just reacted," Finn later recounted, expressing his sincere apprehension for Millie. This spontaneous moment infused their characters with a sense of authenticity and fragility, striking a chord with viewers. The scene was preserved in the final version, underscoring the rigors of filming and igniting conversations about the labor conditions of young performers in Hollywood. The sincere rapport between Millie and Finn was evident, demonstrating how their camaraderie enriched their on-screen relationships. This occurrence not only highlighted the strains placed on juvenile actors, but also poignantly reminded us of their essential humanity amidst the pressures of the entertainment business. 5. Hawkeye, one fork complaint. In a notable segment from Hawkeye, Yelena Belova, with a touch of humor, critiques Kate Bishop's living space, specifically calling attention to the oddity of possessing a solitary fork.
Do you have one fork?
I'm one person.
Yelena's earnest remark, "You have one fork," introduces a moment of levity while also showcasing her perceptive and peculiar traits. This instance, though it may appear inconsequential, ignites conversations about the significance of practical set design in the realms of television and cinema. The presence of a single fork in the drawer prompts speculation on whether this was a deliberate decision by the show's creators or an unintentional lapse. In any case, it serves to underscore the influence that even the smallest of props can exert on character portrayal and narrative progression. Yelena's jest about the scarcity of dining utensils works to alleviate the strain of their interaction, highlighting the fusion of humor and intensity that characterizes their relationship. This scene has etched itself into memory due to its identifiable humor, striking a chord with viewers who may have encountered analogous circumstances. It exemplifies the capacity of minor details to amplify a scene, rendering it more captivating and believable. As directors Burt and Bertie have remarked, the improvisation by Florence Pugh concerning the fork remark deepened Yelena's portrayal, illustrating the manner in which performers can augment the storyline through impromptu moments that connect with the audience. Consequently, Yelena's comment on the fork does more than entertain. It also provokes contemplation on the intricacies of set design and its contribution to the art of storytelling. 6. Euphoria, creepy hospital filming. In the chilling conclusion of Euphoria's inaugural season, the ensemble was tasked with shooting in a derelict psychiatric facility, a site marred by sorrow, where the lives of 40 maintenance workers were tragically claimed. The ominous ambience of this place deeply influenced the emotional intensity of the episode. Sydney Sweeney, embodying the character of Cassie, characterized the environment as eerie and recognized how it augmented the cast's genuine apprehensions, which in turn bled into their portrayals. The actors endured extensive shooting schedules spanning both day and night, even delving into the disconcerting sub-levels of the building, further intensifying the scene. Selecting a location with such a somber past ignited debates surrounding the propriety of filming in areas with sorrowful narratives. While some contend that it lends a layer of realism, there are those who ponder if it's ethical to capitalize on such environments for the sake of entertainment. Sweeney's dedication to her role was palpable as she confronted the spine-chilling surroundings, illustrating the extent to which performers are willing to immerse themselves in their roles to achieve compelling performances. The disturbing aura of the hospital not only rendered the scene unforgettable, but also underscored the significance of location in sculpting a story's mood. The abandoned mental institution transcended being a mere setting. It became an entity with its own narrative, reinforcing the series' overarching motifs of dependency and desolation. As Sweeney articulated, the palpable trepidation experienced by the actors imparted a sense of realism that profoundly resonated with the audience, cementing the season finale as a poignant conclusion to the show's emotional odyssey. 7. Stranger Things, Hopper's Letter.
Something I've been wanting to talk to you both about.
In a memorable and deeply affecting scene from Stranger Things Season 3, Millie Bobby Brown, who plays 11, reads a touching letter from her adoptive father, Jim Hopper, portrayed by David Harbour. The scene was filmed in a live take, capturing Brown's initial encounter with the letter, resulting in an unscripted and authentic portrayal of her emotional response.
Time to go.
Her tears and profound sorrow were not fabricated, but rather a genuine reaction to the letter's poignant content. Brown shared, "I didn't want to rehearse it. I just immediately wanted to put a camera on me and find the way I react. What I reacted was pure devastation and sadness." Harbour had pre-recorded his part of the letter, enabling Brown to respond organically to his message. This method of filming enhanced the scene's realism, emphasizing the deep connection between 11 and Hopper. The intensity of the emotions conveyed struck a chord with the audience, showcasing Brown's talent for portraying intense feelings. As she listens, Hopper expresses his concerns about her maturing and the changes that accompany it, advising her to keep the door open 3 inches. This scene is regarded as one of the most emotionally charged in the series, capturing the essence of love, loss, and the complex process of maturation. The sincere reactions from both actors made it a standout moment, demonstrating the power of genuine performances in narrative storytelling. The emotional impact of Hopper's letter left an indelible mark on viewers, affirming the scene's importance within the series. Love this video? Show some love with a like and a subscribe. Hate it? A like would still be awesome, and your feedback in the comments will help me improve. 8. Hawkeye, Clint and Kate walking away. While capturing a critical sequence in Hawkeye, the production team was in a race against the setting sun, infusing a sense of haste into the filming process. In an impromptu move, Jeremy Renner, who plays Clint Barton, spontaneously took an arrow from Kate Bishop's quiver, surprising Haley Steinfeld, who portrays Kate. Her unfeigned bewilderment lent a layer of credibility to the scene, illustrating the innate rapport between the duo. As they clutched the arrow in unison, the instant not only mirrored a notable comic book illustration, but also intensified the bond between their personas. Reflecting on the moment, Renner commented, "It was one of those moments where you just go with the flow," underscoring how the ad-libbed action enriched their dynamic with an unforeseen dimension. The impromptu interaction underscored their capacity to adjust and reciprocate to one another, yielding a more lifelike portrayal. Audiences have lauded this scene for its discreet tribute to the original material, acknowledging the value of such spontaneous instances in narrative development. The improvisation not only accentuated the on-screen chemistry between the actors, but also illustrated the potential for unanticipated moments to craft indelible cinematic memories. This particular sequence has struck a chord with viewers, reinforcing the connection between Clint and Kate while honoring their origins in the comics. The verisimilitude of their exchange captured the core of their alliance, rendering it a memorable highlight in the series. 9. Squid Game, Spilled Drink and Straw. During a pivotal scene in Squid Game, Jung Ho-yeon, portraying the character Sae-byok, momentarily stepped out of character when a drink was accidentally spilled. As her fellow actor tried to restore the straw to the cup, Ho-yeon was overcome with laughter, a spontaneous and unscripted response. This unforeseen reaction brought an additional dimension to the scene, demonstrating the cast's capacity to discover levity in the midst of a drama-filled scenario. The blooper was so endearing that it was incorporated into the final version, skillfully concealed by her hair as she chuckled. This brief respite of humor offered a welcome counterpoint to the series' gripping subject matter, striking a chord with the audience who found the spontaneous wit relatable. Ho-yeon later mused, "Sometimes you just have to laugh at the chaos around you," highlighting how performers can seek solace in laughter amidst the rigors of production. The scene also underscored the difficulties of filming numerous takes, where the strain can frequently eclipse the enjoyment. Nonetheless, the cast's readiness to see the funny side of themselves transformed this error into a beloved moment among fans, proving that unforeseen incidents can augment the narrative. In the end, this episode not only revealed the bond shared by the ensemble, but also served as a reminder to viewers of the human element in movie making, where mirth can pierce even the most somber storylines. 10. Stranger Things. Jonathan's spit take. In a memorable scene from Stranger Things, Brett Gelman, who plays the character Murray, threw in an impromptu double entendre that took Charlie Heaton, the actor behind Jonathan, by surprise.
"Jonathan, how was the pullout?"
Gelman's spontaneous line led to a genuine spit take from Heaton, a reaction that was both authentic and humorous, adding a comedic twist to the scene. This unplanned moment was so well received that it was included in the final version, showcasing the series' ability to integrate humor with its more dramatic storylines. The ad-lib not only showcased the strong comedic rapport between the two actors, but also demonstrated the show's skill in seamlessly merging humor with suspense. Fans appreciated this scene for its levity, as it offered a welcome change of pace from the show's more somber themes. Heaton's spit take struck a chord with viewers, capturing an awkwardness that many could relate to. This instance is a prime example of how improvisation can amplify a scene's humor, enabling actors to respond organically to unexpected scenarios. The comedic timing of the scene has become iconic, leaving a lasting impact on the audience. Gelman later commented, "You never know what will happen on set," highlighting the unpredictability of their performances. Such moments not only add depth to the narrative, but also create a more captivating viewing experience, illustrating the unexpected magic that can arise when actors embrace spontaneity. 11. The Witcher, Roach's Farewell. In the series The Witcher, a touching scene takes place during Geralt's farewell to Roach, where Henry Cavill, who plays Geralt, added an unexpected layer of depth through improvisation. As a passionate reader of the book series, Cavill identified that the adaptation of Blood of Elves was missing a key aspect: Geralt's deep bond with fallen warriors, especially during his near-death experience at Sodden Hill. This connection, not originally included in the script, was a point of concern for Cavill, who believed it was vital to the character's development. In a poignant scene, as Geralt says goodbye to Roach, Cavill spontaneously added a line that deeply resonated with the Witcher lore. He softly spoke,
"Be not afraid of her, for she is your friend."
An allusion to the goddess of death and the fallen soldiers honoring their sacrifice. This line not only enriched the emotional impact of the scene, but also harmonized with the established narrative, demonstrating Cavill's dedication to maintaining the authenticity of his character. Fans who were familiar with the books appreciated this additional depth, seeing it as a reflection of Cavill's enthusiasm for the Witcher universe. His capacity to enhance the story's authenticity through improvisation is a prime example of how actors can contribute to a narrative, making it more profound and impactful. Should more actors take creative liberties like Cavill? Comment yes or no. 12. Stranger Things, Heather's Fear of the Pool. Francesca Reale, known for her role as Heather in Stranger Things, encountered a distinctive challenge during the filming of a critical scene set in a dark pool. Reale has candidly discussed her sincere apprehension towards open water, making this particular sequence particularly nerve-wracking for her. The pool's opaqueness amplified her uneasiness as she was unable to discern the bottom, resulting in a profound fear that was perceptible throughout the filming process. In spite of her anxiety, Reale exhibited exceptional professionalism by overcoming her fear to deliver a powerful performance. She reminisced, "Being dragged down toward the bottom of a black pool certainly sounds terrifying," and this authentic dread was convincingly conveyed on screen. Her depiction was so gripping that it incited conversations about the trials actors undergo when facing their fears for their roles. The scene became unforgettable not only for its horror components, but also for the unadulterated fear Reale conveyed. Her actual life phobia amplified the scene's intensity, illustrating her dedication to her work. As she was submerged, her cries reverberated in the emptiness, contributing an eerie dimension to the storyline. This realism resonated with the audience, demonstrating how performers often grapple with personal fears to enrich their portrayals. 13. Cobra Kai, Billy Zabka's broken toe. While working on the set of Cobra Kai, William Zabka, who embodies the character Johnny Lawrence, sustained a considerable injury when he fractured his toe during a combat sequence. Exhibiting exceptional devotion, Zabka opted to keep the injury under wraps from the production team, concerned that his stunt double might assume his part. He remarked, "Whether it was pride or just not wanting to let the stuntman do his job that day, I insisted on doing some quick self-treatment on my toe to get back in the scene." Undeterred by the discomfort, Zabka persisted with the filming, reflecting his dedication to the project and his role. He aimed to avoid disrupting the shooting timetable, a frequent consideration in the high-pressure context of television production. This choice ultimately led to a more credible depiction of Johnny, as Zabka's sincere responses to the injury imbued the scene with a sense of realism. The pain he endured was reflected in his portrayal, illustrating the physical challenges and hazards that actors may encounter on set. Zabka's ordeal underscores the extent to which actors will go to ensure genuine performances. His professionalism and resilience shone through as he overcame the pain, culminating in a scene that struck a chord with viewers for its unfiltered sentiment. 14. Stranger Things, Finn's struggling confession. In the series Stranger Things, a deeply affecting scene unfolds as Mike Wheeler, portrayed by Finn Wolfhard, grapples with expressing his emotions for Eleven. This instance is significant not only for its emotional depth, but also due to the large degree of improvisation that took place. Finn's struggle to find the appropriate words mirrors Mike's teenage awkwardness, lending the scene an air of authenticity and relatability. The improvisational nature of the scene imbued it with a sense of reality that resonated profoundly with the audience, encapsulating the spirit of young love and the often fumbling efforts at communication that are part and parcel of it. Finn has himself emphasized how this spontaneity enabled him to channel genuine adolescent emotions, remarking, "Sometimes you just have to let the moment guide you." This method displayed his acting versatility and openness as he explored the intricacies of teenage sentiment. The appeal of the scene is rooted in its universality. Numerous viewers find their own narratives echoed in Mike's reluctance and indecision. It highlights the difficulties of communication that are especially pronounced during adolescence, where articulating emotions can seem intimidating. The fusion of humor and earnestness in this moment not only rendered it unforgettable, but also underscored the power of improvisation in crafting genuine and influential narrative moments. This scene stands as a testament to Finn's capacity to convey the subtleties of young love, cementing it as a cherished element of the series. 15. Riverdale, KJ Appa's broken hand. KJ Apa, recognized for his role as Archie Andrews in the popular TV series Riverdale, demonstrated an extraordinary level of dedication when he inadvertently injured his hand during a high-stakes scene. In a sequence that involved Appa striking ice, he exerted such force that he caused a fracture in his hand. "I just punched the ice and it just shattered and my hand just broke," Appa shared in an interview, illustrating his earnest commitment to achieving a realistic portrayal. The scene was intensified by Appa's sincere response to the discomfort, igniting conversations about the physical challenges actors encounter during production. It underscored the significance of safety measures on set and the inherent risks of the acting profession. Despite the injury, Upper's dedication to his work remained steadfast. "I just kept going, and I finished the scene," he stated, showing his readiness to test his boundaries for his craft. The incident stood as evidence of Upper's devotion and the fervor he brings to his character, as well as a cautionary tale of the unforeseen obstacles actors might confront while filming. Riverdale's audience was impressed by Upper's commitment, and the scene emerged as a symbol of his drive to deliver a potent and credible performance, regardless of the potential risk to his own health. 16. The Haunting of Hill House, Victoria Pedretti's jump scare. In the series The Haunting of Hill House, Victoria Pedretti's depiction of Nell Crane is responsible for one of the most unforgettable and startling jump scares in recent TV memory.
Excuses.
I'm not making excuses.
Bullshit.
I saw.
In a critical moment during the 8th episode, as the characters Theodora, played by Kate Siegel, and Shirley, played by Elizabeth Reeser, engage in a heated car dispute, Pedretti's unexpected manifestation as the spectral Nell caught her co-actors and the audience by surprise. The scene is especially impactful as it breaks the emotional tension, demonstrating Pedretti's precise timing and performance. The reactions of Siegel and Reeser were unscripted, mirroring their actual shock as Nell's ghostly figure suddenly appeared between them, letting out a scream. "Yeah, it was really scary when we did that scene," Reeser confessed, emphasizing how the surprise element of the scare impacted everyone involved. This jump scare not only frightened the cast, but also became a beloved moment among fans, renowned for its capacity to induce genuine terror. The eerie ambience was heightened by the intense emotions portrayed by the actors, showing how spontaneous moments can augment the horror in a scene. Mike Flanagan, the series creator, mentioned that even those who were aware of the scare were taken aback by its execution. This scene epitomizes the cooperative spirit of acting, where the actor's capacity to react spontaneously under pressure generates a convincing and disturbing presence. 17. Riverdale, Fred Andrews' funeral. The ensemble of Riverdale was profoundly impacted by the loss of Luke Perry, and their heartfelt emotions during the funeral sequence for his character, Fred Andrews, were not feigned. The episode, named In Memoriam, functioned as a touching homage to Perry and his influence on the series. Series creator Roberto Aguirre Sacasa reminisced about the intense feelings present during the script reading, stating, "Even the actors who didn't have lines in the episode came to be a part of that. We were all crying." At a certain point, KJ Apa started, then Cami Mendez started, and I started, and we just didn't stop. The funeral scene struck a chord with the audience, who also grieved Perry's passing, highlighting the cast's sincere affection and admiration for their departed colleague. Camila Mendez, portraying Veronica, mentioned that her character was ready to offer support to Archie during this sorrowful period, saying, "She's older now, and she's more experienced, and she's ready to help Archie through this tragic time in his life." The scene underscored the tight-knit connection the cast had both on and off the screen, transforming it into a purgative experience for both the actors and the viewers. Shannon Doherty, a co-star from Perry's previous show Beverly Hills 90210, made a guest appearance in the episode, further intensifying the emotional depth of the tribute. Aguirre Sacasa described the importance of Doherty's role, saying it felt like that's a way that Fred could have gone. After that, we said that this episode really wasn't going to launch any huge stories for this season. It was really going to be kind of focused on Fred's death and the emotional effects of that passing for everyone. The scene illustrated the potency of life being mirrored in art, in a considerate and poignant manner, becoming a homage to Perry's enduring heritage and the effect he had on everyone he collaborated with. As Lily Reinhart, who plays Betty, expressed on Instagram, "I can barely articulate my feelings. I am heartbroken. We all are." 18. This Is Us, William's barber story. In the emotionally charged series This Is Us, Ron Cephas Jones, who played the character William, brought a scene to life with a personal story that deeply resonated with the audience. During a visit to the barbershop, Jones recounted a humorous childhood incident involving a barber who jokingly warned him about cutting off his ears. This authentic detail not only provided comic relief, but also deepened the emotional impact of the scene, demonstrating Jones's exceptional skill in drawing from his own life experiences. Mandy Moore, who stars in the series, commented on this scene saying, "Ron just had this intrinsic connection to what his character was going through, highlighting how this connection amplified the scene's emotional resonance. The relatable humor of childhood haircuts and the apprehensions they inspire resonated with many viewers, showcasing a common experience that crosses cultural divides. Jones's talent for storytelling was evident as he wove a moment that felt both sincere and heartfelt. The scene underscored the significance of personal narratives in cinema and television, showing how actors can harness their own pasts to craft believable moments. Moore praised the profound influence of Jones's portrayal, noting that it added a layer of depth and realism to Williams' character. 19. Riverdale, Madelaine Petsch's fear of water. Madelaine Petsch, known for her role as Cheryl Blossom on Riverdale, confronted her fear of open water during a significant scene that highlighted her character's fragility. Petsch has been candid about her phobia, admitting, "I'm afraid of open bodies of water," which posed a unique challenge during filming. In an impactful scene where Cheryl has a lakeside exchange with Jason, Petsch's authentic apprehension lent an unanticipated air of credibility to her portrayal. The severity of her genuine anxiety infused Cheryl's emotional distress, deeply resonating with the audience. Despite her trepidation, Petsch exhibited exceptional professionalism by seeing the scene through to completion. She recounted having a panic attack just before filming, but managed to overcome it, driven by her resolve to deliver a powerful performance. This dedication to her work ignited discussions about the extent to which actors will go to authentically inhabit their roles. Petsch emphasized the importance of facing one's fears for the sake of art, underscoring the obstacles performers encounter when conquering personal fears. The palpable fear that Petsch conveyed in this scene became a pivotal moment in Riverdale, showcasing her commitment and readiness to face her fears for the sake of narrative. It stands as a potent illustration of how actors often extend their limits, converting their vulnerabilities into unforgettable performances that connect with viewers. 20. New Girl, Nick's water massage discomfort. In the popular sitcom New Girl, Jake Johnson, who plays the character Nick Miller, encountered a distinctive challenge during a water massage sequence that transcended mere acting. Johnson candidly disclosed that the idea of a water massage made him uneasy, an emotion he skillfully incorporated into his portrayal. This unfeigned awkwardness resulted in multiple impromptu instances that amplified the comedic aspect of the scene. His visible discomposure and awkwardness not only provoked amusement, but also underscored Nick's identifiable appeal. Johnson's improvisation demonstrated his superior comedic timing and quick-wittedness as he dealt with the unease convincingly. Reflecting on the experience, he stated, "Sometimes the best moments come from just being real and letting the awkwardness shine through." The scene quickly became a favorite among viewers, demonstrating how actors can tap into their own emotions to craft comedy. Johnson's capacity to transform an uncomfortable situation into a humorous one is a prime example of how improvisation can yield unforgettable TV moments. It effectively encapsulated Nick's aversion to specific experiences, rendering it an ideal depiction of the character's lovable awkwardness and charisma that has endeared him to fans. 21. Schitt's Creek, Moira's BB mispronunciation. Catherine O'Hara's depiction of Moira Rose in Schitt's Creek is celebrated for its peculiarities, most notably her characteristic mispronunciation of baby as BB. This endearing oddity was not a deliberate creative decision for the character. It was an unintended outcome during filming. O'Hara reminisced, "I said BB as a joke or a mistake the first time. Once I hit on BB and got a laugh from the crew, that was it." The crew's positive response to this impromptu moment led to its inclusion in the show, with O'Hara persistently employing BB throughout the series. This unique pronunciation became a signature of Moira's persona, contributing a layer of humor and idiosyncrasy that struck a chord with the audience. It demonstrated O'Hara's exceptional comedic timing, turning a simple error into a notable characteristic that became inextricably linked with Moira's distinctive identity. The BB episode grew into a beloved recurring joke, proving how unexpected moments can evolve into iconic elements of a television series. It also underscored the cooperative spirit of TV production, where performers and crew collaborate to craft enduring experiences. There's something magical about seeing actors so deeply immersed in their roles that they blur the lines between fiction and reality. From Florence Pugh's love for hot sauce to KJ Appa's genuine fear of water, these moments reveal the dedication and vulnerability that bring characters to life. Which scene captivated you the most? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe Iconic Inside, and hit the notification bell to join us for more fascinating behind-the-scenes stories. Top 20 Nicest Celebrities. You won't believe which Hollywood stars are secretly some of the nicest people on the planet. From heartwarming acts of kindness to genuine humility, these celebrities are turning the glitz and glamour on its head. Get ready to be shocked by the goodness in our top 20 countdown. Are your favorite stars on the list? Stay tuned to find out. 20. Adam Sandler.
So everyone's like, all right, we'll see you later, Shaq. In my head, I'm like, I gotta see Shaq's penis.
Adam Sandler is widely recognized as a kind-hearted individual in the entertainment industry, an image that contrasts sharply with the eccentric characters he often plays in his films. His amiable demeanor is evident in his interactions with fans, as he frequently spends time conversing and taking pictures with them, demonstrating a modesty that is appreciated by many. Jennifer Aniston, who has worked with Sandler on multiple occasions, considers him to be akin to real family, illustrating the strong relationships he builds with his colleagues. Sandler himself places a high value on family, as he once mentioned, "My father taught my whole family that family was the most important thing. If a family member needs you, you go and help them out," a value he actively upholds. Despite his significant fame, Sandler maintains a grounded attitude. He has shared his unease with the celebrity lifestyle, admitting, "I don't like being out in public too much. Most of the characters I play are people who don't always feel comfortable beyond their small circle of friends." This introspection and desire for privacy further highlight his authentic personality. Furthermore, Sandler is characterized by his generosity and aversion to conflicts, consistently avoiding disputes in both his personal and professional life. His capacity to preserve a positive attitude in the competitive entertainment industry is a testament to his integrity, earning him not only the love of his audience, but also the respect of his peers in Hollywood. 19. Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd is frequently applauded for his timeless looks and approachable personality, traits that have made him popular among both his fans and peers. During interviews, he presents himself as genuine and easy to talk to, using his excellent sense of humor to make people feel comfortable. Rudd has expressed his view on humor, stating, "Humor is the most important thing in life. It surpasses everything else, and it's the only thing that helps me cope with everything else," highlighting his conviction in the importance of laughter. Rudd's capacity to adapt into a variety of roles and series, ranging from romantic comedies like Clueless to his role as Ant-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, demonstrates his adaptability as an actor. His charisma is widely valued in Hollywood, with actress Kathryn Hahn commenting, "There's something about him that feels so effortlessly kindred, you just know him." This perspective emphasizes his widespread appeal as an individual who remains unpretentious despite his achievements. The roles Rudd takes on often bring out his relatability, whether he is portraying the ideal partner or a unique superhero. His acting is characterized by a warmth that connects with viewers, contributing to his status as a favored personality. As he continues to embrace a range of characters, Paul Rudd stands out as a refreshing figure in an industry often overshadowed by scandal, representing the quintessence of a genuine Hollywood good guy. His ongoing ability to engage with people both in his performances and in real life reinforces his reputation as a valued public figure. 18. Shaquille O'Neal.
Since I'm the owner of the restaurant, I give you a lifetime warranty.
Look at that!
Shaquille O'Neal, the renowned NBA player, is a figure whose persona is as expansive as his stature on the basketball court. His influence extends well beyond the boundaries of the game, as he has made a notable difference through his charitable work and dedication to community service. In 2019, O'Neal established the Shaquille O'Neal Foundation, which aims to inspire hope and create positive transformations in communities that are less privileged. The Foundation's primary goal is to empower children by offering them the necessary resources and opportunities to achieve their maximum potential. O'Neill is convinced that these kids need someone to admire and is confident that his foundation can significantly improve their circumstances. A pivotal program of the Foundation is the Shack to School initiative, which has provided $10 million in school supplies to children nationwide. Additionally, O'Neill supports organizations such as the Boys and Girls Clubs of America and communities in schools, showing his admiration for his contemporaries and his commitment to the importance of education. O'Neill has consistently endeavored to perform acts of kindness throughout his career and post-retirement. In 2021, he covered the cost of an engagement ring for an Atlanta citizen at a local Zales store, explaining, "I'm doing this because this is what I was taught to do by Dr. Lucille Amir, who happens to be my mother." His acts of generosity and empathy have been widely acknowledged, and he continues to leverage his influence for constructive purposes. 17 Mark Hamill.
2 other birthdays, a bar mitzvah, and a supermarket opening, so...
Mark Hamill, renowned for his legendary role as Luke Skywalker in the Star Wars series, has wholeheartedly embraced his iconic status with a sincere appreciation for the unwavering support from his fans. Despite his monumental fame, Hamill maintains a humble demeanor and enjoys engaging with fans through light-hearted banter and humor. His comedic side is often on display during his fan interactions, exemplified by his playful critique of his own Star Wars audition from 1976. He humorously highlighted peculiarities in the script, such as referring to Han Solo as Hans, and made light of his initial belief that Harrison Ford was the film's main actor. Additionally, when confronted with trivia about his character's most irritating characteristic, asking numerous questions, Hamill responded with a witty remark, "I got a smile to think of someone actually sitting through the whole trilogy just to count and keep track of how many questions I asked." Hamill's gratitude towards his fans is apparent through his active presence on social media, where he frequently replies to fan messages and posts, expressing his heartfelt thanks for their backing. He also makes unexpected appearances at Star Wars conventions, delighting his loyal supporters. In a special piece for Parade, Hamill articulated his perspective on the essence of the Star Wars legacy, saying, "The legacy of Star Wars is not just about movies, it's about bringing people together." This statement perfectly reflects Hamill's attitude towards his famous role and his relationship with fans. Mark Hamill's blend of humor, modesty, and sincere connection with his fans has solidified his status as an adored icon in popular culture. His acceptance of the Star Wars legacy and his authentic gratitude towards his supporters exemplify a celebrity who remains humble, despite his significant accomplishments. 16 Denzel Washington.
Is there say I got to like you? None. All right then. Don't you eat every day?
Denzel Washington is a paragon of classic Hollywood elegance and poise, infusing his roles with a sense of timelessness. Celebrated for his articulate speech and considerate nature, he stands as a model of courteousness in a business known for its tumultuous nature. Washington has expressed his dedication to his audience and the art of entertainment, saying, "I work hard for the audience. It's entertainment. I don't need validation," showcasing his devotion to his profession and his esteem for his supporters. Beneath his solemn facade, Washington also has a playful wit that charms both his admirers and peers. This cheerful disposition enhances his professional presence, making him a delightful collaborator. He holds a profound appreciation for his fans, frequently taking time to interact with them in a considerate manner, recognizing their contribution to his achievements. He articulates this sentiment by saying, "You never know who you touch. You never know how or when you'll have an impact." In spite of his exceptional skills and accolades, including receiving 2 Academy Awards, Washington maintains a humble stance. He values modesty and diligent effort, sharing, "I've worked in a factory. I was a garbage man. I like to think that I'm just a regular guy." This grounded outlook, together with his pursuit of excellence, renders him an extraordinary performer and an inspirational figure. Washington's enduring impact extends beyond his character portrayals to the grace and dignity he exudes in all facets of his personal and professional life. 15 Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl, the dynamic lead singer of Foo Fighters and the former drummer for Nirvana, is revered for his musical prowess and his sincere passion for music and his followers. Characterized by his modest and friendly attitude, Grohl frequently engages with his fans, whether it's at live shows or casual encounters, crafting experiences that leave a lasting impression. A notable instance of this was when he extended an invitation to an 8-year-old boy to perform on stage with him, humorously adding, "You better bring your dad with you. Oh yeah, bring your mama. I'm not taking care of you. That's for God asterisk man sure." This light-hearted exchange highlights his amiable and accessible personality. Despite achieving significant fame, Grohl has stayed down to earth, frequently stressing the significance of family and personal contentment. He expressed, "The most important thing for me is my family, and my health and happiness, and making sure everyone's cool." This dedication to family and fans reflects his commitment to sharing his love for music with others. Grohl's compassionate nature is evident in his outlook on music and life. He shared, "You will only be great at the things you love to do. Don't pursue a career in something you hate to do." His talent for connecting with audiences through his music, combined with his humble demeanor, establishes him as a genuine rock icon with a compassionate spirit, motivating numerous fans and musicians. 14. Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner is admired for her distinguished acting career as well as her notably grounded and relatable personality. She frequently imparts wisdom that strikes a chord with many people. Garner once expressed, "My mother is a big believer in being responsible for your own happiness. She always talked about finding joy in small moments, showcasing her value for the simple joys in life." As a devoted mother, Garner fully commits to her role. She has candidly discussed the intricacies of motherhood, saying, "I try to be the best version of myself and to have faith that they're watching me as carefully when I do something right as they do when I roll through a stop sign." This openness underscores her dedication to being a positive influence for her children, Violet, Serafina, and Samuel. Garner, often referred to as a domestic goddess, takes pleasure in life's small delights, such as cooking and spending quality time with her family. Her friendly and sincere personality is evident in interviews, where she consistently comes across as polite and authentic. She once stated, "I have no reason not to be nice," which sums up her philosophy towards life and her dealings with others. Garner extends respect and kindness to everyone she encounters, whether it's surprising Starbucks patrons by covering the cost of their beverages or giving cookies to frontline workers during the pandemic. Her warmth and genuineness have made her a cherished figure, demonstrating that she transcends the status of a mere Hollywood celebrity. 13. Benedict Cumberbatch. Benedict Cumberbatch is highly regarded not only for his exceptional acting skills, but also for his sincere appreciation of his supporters. He frequently conveys his thanks for their steadfast loyalty, saying, "I know that feeds the whole thing, but I'm a human being and I have to acknowledge that they are so devoted and committed." This modesty is evident in his interactions with fans, where he spends time conversing, making them feel appreciated and significant. A particularly memorable display of his commitment to fans took place at Comic-Con, where he astonished those in line by mingling among them, taking selfies and engaging in discussions, leaving many fans astounded. His readiness to engage with them underscores his grounded character, a trait that has made him beloved by many. Furthermore, Cumberbatch has demonstrated extraordinary kindness in challenging circumstances. A widely circulated video showed him safeguarding a fan from being jostled in a crowd, where he calmly instructed others to back up to ensure her well-being. His behavior in such instances reveals a profound regard for his fans, bolstering his image as a celebrity who remains humble despite his fame. In an era where numerous stars may become aloof, Cumberbatch distinguishes himself through his modesty and warmth. He remains thankful for the opportunities granted by his fans, epitomizing the essence of a genuinely kind celebrity who cherishes the relationships he has established with his audience. Rate Cumberbatch's kindness from 0-5. Is he one of the nicest celebrities out there? 12. Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson, who rose to fame as the winner of American Idol and has since become a Grammy-winning pop star, has endeared herself to countless fans with her sincere and approachable nature. Celebrated for her realness and warmth, Clarkson stays grounded and treats everyone with kindness, fostering an inclusive environment for all. Her talk show, The Kelly Clarkson Show, is a platform that allows her to display her genuine personality as she engages with her guests and the audience in a personal and heartfelt manner. As an interviewer, Clarkson is often characterized as hyper and excitable, with her emotions and enthusiasm being perceived as entirely authentic. She frequently shares personal anecdotes when greeting guests, which helps to establish a sense of camaraderie. The sincerity that Clarkson exudes has been recognized and admired by both her industry colleagues and her fans. A reviewer commented, "Kelly is one of a kind. The world is now discovering how just awesome, down-to-earth, empathetic and caring she is. She's a natural, doesn't have to try too hard, which is probably why she got a show in the first place. There's not a lot of authenticity out there, but most people love it when they see it, and that's what Kelly brings. She's simply herself." Clarkson's benevolence is not confined to her on-screen interactions. She is involved with several charitable organizations, including Houses of Hope, which focuses on supporting orphanages and constructing homes for children in South Africa who are impacted by HIV and AIDS abuse and poverty. Her deep empathy for others and her eagerness to contribute to the community further cement her standing as one of the most amiable individuals in Hollywood. 11. Tom Hiddleston, or T. Tom Hiddleston is highly regarded not only for his acting prowess, but also for his sincere appreciation of his fans. He frequently conveys his thanks for their steadfast loyalty, saying, never stop fighting, never stop dreaming," a message that deeply resonates with his admirers. His eagerness to interact with fans is clear in the many encounters that reveal his affable personality and courteous behavior. At gatherings such as Comic-Con, Hiddleston has established himself as a celebrity who prioritizes his fans, spending time to engage with them and making each one feel valued. A particularly touching moment involved his warm interaction with a young fan, showcasing his talent for creating memorable experiences that fans hold dear. Hiddleston's benevolence is genuine and integral to his character. He is known to take selfies, serenade fans with happy birthday, and even offer a chivalrous hand kiss, all actions that demonstrate his dedication to making every fan feel significant. His modesty and approachability are evident in his reflections. You never know what's around the corner. It could be everything, or it could be nothing. This viewpoint underscores his awareness of life's uncertainties and the significance of human connection. In essence, Tom Hiddleston consistently strives to cultivate a community spirit among his supporters, ensuring they feel recognized for their devotion. His delightful interactions and heartfelt gratitude have made him a cherished figure in the entertainment world. 10. Chris Evans. Chris Evans fully captures the heroic essence of Captain America, a role that has made him an admired figure in the Marvel Cinematic Universe and a genuine role model in his everyday life. Renowned for his charitable work, Evans has made substantial contributions to organizations like Christopher's Haven, which aids families dealing with childhood cancer. His acts of visiting ill children in hospitals reflect the same benevolence and empathy that his cinematic character displays. During a visit to Seattle Children's Hospital, Evans shared a touching tweet saying, "Met some true superheroes. Feeling inspired, blessed, touched. Thank you with all my heart." This statement exemplifies his authentic engagement with fans and patients, ensuring they feel valued and esteemed. Evans's courteous conduct is apparent in his interactions with everyone he encounters, from his followers to his colleagues in the industry. He has a unique ability to make people feel significant, frequently investing time in meaningful exchanges with them. His dedication to leveraging his influence for positive change is steadfast, as he supports various causes and motivates others to join in these efforts. In an era where celebrity conduct can sometimes seem insubstantial, Chris Evans emerges as a paragon of virtue and benevolence, reminding us that genuine heroism transcends the silver screen. Echoing his philosophy, he stated, "Gratitude is the key to happiness," and he embodies this belief through his daily actions and interactions. 9. John Cena. Although John Cena projects a formidable image as a WWE icon, he is universally acknowledged for his remarkable generosity and sincere connections with his fans. He is a fervent supporter of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, having fulfilled over 650 wishes, a testament to his dedication to turning dreams into reality. Cena has stated, "I just drop everything. If I can offer a fantastic experience, I'll be first in line to do my part," demonstrating his commitment to making every child feel cherished and significant. Cena's warmth is often directly experienced by his fans. A fan observed, "Only time I ever seen him happily interact with a fan is when he's doing the Make-A-Wish stuff," underscoring his compassionate involvement during these encounters. He genuinely values his supporters, regularly voicing his appreciation at events, which renders his interactions endearing and uplifting. In an emotionally touching event, Cena astonished a devoted teenage fan who had escaped from Ukraine by spending precious time with him and his family. Following their encounter, Cena commented, "This was a wonderful adventure in which I got to meet a wonderful new friend. Thank you for giving me strength." Cena's persona resonates well beyond the wrestling arena, transforming him into a sports legend and a cherished figure who fosters kindness and community involvement. As he persists in engaging with his fans, Cena stands as a symbol of optimism, reminding everyone, "You're only as good as your next match. At all costs, try to lead into humility, empathy, and kindness." 8. Emma Stone. Emma Stone has captured the hearts of fans globally with her sincere character and approachability. Celebrated for her genuine and grounded demeanor, she candidly discusses her experiences with anxiety, transforming it into a strength in her professional life. During interviews, Stone remarks, "I realize I have a lot of amazing opportunities, but I don't know how you can play a human being going through real human experiences without being able to walk down the street." Her light-hearted outlook on life is evident when she jests, "The only way to get through life is to laugh your way through it. You either have to laugh or cry. I prefer to laugh. Crying gives me a headache." This perspective showcases her willingness to accept her quirks and flaws. Stone cherishes her connections, saying, "I'm blessed with a great family and great people around me that would be able to kick me in the shins if I ever for 1 minute got lost up in the clouds." She also humorously addresses the strains of public scrutiny, particularly for women, by noting, "It's a scary thing for a woman to put yourself out there and look like an idiot." Stone's viewpoint motivates others to remain genuine without pretense. She is a firm believer in the significance of authenticity for personal contentment and connects with individuals through common experiences. "Nobody knows what they're doing. We're all just a bunch of people trying to figure out how to get through the day." Her frankness and self-deprecating humor contribute to her appeal as both a skilled actress and a figure with whom many can identify, emphasizing the value of sincerity. Enjoying this video? Like and subscribe for more. Not feeling it? A like would still be appreciated, and your comments will help me do better next time. 7. Emilia Clarke.
Actually blushing. Yeah, I just think you're wicked.
Emilia Clarke is admired not only for her exceptional acting skills, but also for her lively character and heartfelt generosity. Recognized for her portrayal of Daenerys Targaryen in Game of Thrones, she demonstrates modesty and consideration for her colleagues, frequently emphasizing the cooperative spirit of her profession. Clarke has expressed, "I didn't want people to think of me as sick," indicating her wish to be perceived as a lively person, not defined by her health struggles. Facing considerable health adversities, including 2 critical brain aneurysms, Clarke has tackled these ordeals with extraordinary poise and optimism. She has remarked, "The amount of my brain that is no longer usable, it's remarkable that I am able to speak. I'm in the really small minority of people that can survive that." This fortitude has been an inspiration, prompting her to found the charity SameYou, which aims to assist individuals recovering from brain injuries. Clarke's gratitude for her supporters is apparent in her interactions with them. While she relishes engaging with fans, she stresses the significance of respectful interactions, favoring autographs over selfies. "A simple please makes all the difference," she points out, underlining her preference for meaningful connections. In interviews, Clarke presents herself as genuine and relatable, often sharing personal stories that resonate with her audience, further cementing her image as a truly kind-hearted celebrity. 6. Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton is the very essence of Southern warmth and graciousness, exuding a heartfelt connection with her fans that deeply resonates with them. Even with her extraordinary achievements, she maintains a humble and accessible demeanor, treating her audience with the familiarity of family. Parton has articulated her authenticity, stating, "I'm very real where it counts, and that's inside," which reflects her true character and the bond she nurtures with her fans. Her philanthropy is widely recognized, especially through initiatives like the Dolly Parton Imagination Library, which delivers complimentary books to children, demonstrating her dedication to learning and reading. Parton has contributed vast sums to numerous causes encompassing disaster relief and medical programs, including a significant $1 million donation towards the advancement of the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine. She emphasized the significance of education by saying the seeds of dreams are often found in books. Parton's optimistic outlook and contagious benevolence are evident in her dealings with both her fans and peers in the arts. In a recent interview, she voiced her admiration for Britney Spears, saying, "I think she is a wonderful artist and I wish her the best." This level of empathy and comprehension is not confined to the music community, as Parton is a consistent advocate for those facing hardships. In a world that can be characterized by discord, Dolly Parton emerges as a symbol of hope and motivation, reminding everyone of the impact that kindness and generosity can have in fostering positive transformations. Her enduring impact extends beyond her musical contributions to the lives she enriches through her steadfast empathy. 5. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is admired not only for his successful acting career, but also for his endearing character and humorous self-effacement. Renowned for his sharp wit, he often wins people over with his authentic personality. He once humorously stated, "I'm just a guy who likes to make people laugh," demonstrating his dedication to bringing happiness through his work. Reynolds is also a dedicated family man, regularly conveying his affection and gratitude for his wife, Blake Lively, and their children. In an emotional speech at his Hollywood Walk of Fame event, he said, "You make everything better, absolutely everything in my life better," underscoring the significant influence his family has on him. He also emphasizes the significance of supporting his children's passions, expressing, "When they're older, they can do whatever the hell they want," which reflects his encouraging approach to parenting. In addition to his family life, Reynolds is recognized for his charitable actions, especially his visits to children's hospitals. He often appears in his Deadpool outfit to uplift the spirits of young patients, capturing the essence of a true performer. These visits are not solely about the superhero persona. They are a reflection of his genuine wish to provide joy to those facing challenges. Reynolds leverages his influence to spread positivity, whether through comedy, family life, or philanthropy. He represents the notion that fame entails a duty to elevate the spirits of others, which has made him a cherished figure in Hollywood and around the world. 4. Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman is renowned not only for his exceptional acting abilities, but also for his compassionate spirit and authentic character. Recognized for his affable demeanor, he frequently interacts with fans in a manner that is intimate and considerate. Jackman has expressed, "In life, you don't regret the things you do, you regret the things you don't do," which reflects his philosophy on forging significant relationships with others. Despite his status as a Hollywood celebrity, he maintains a grounded and amiable presence. This modesty is apparent in his engagements, whether he is exchanging laughter with fans or spending time with them during events. Jackman's dedication to philanthropy further illustrates his empathetic disposition. He established Laughing Man Worldwide, an organization that advances education and entrepreneurship in underprivileged regions, and launched a coffee shop in New York with all proceeds benefiting charitable projects. He articulates his philanthropic approach, saying, "Giving people a hand up, not a handout, is the way forward." Jackman places great importance on human connections, often emphasizing their significance to him. He has remarked, "The activity of being a husband, a father, those are roles too, but underneath them is the spiritual center that connects us all." This viewpoint underscores his earnest wish to cultivate relationships and offer support to those in his circle. Through his charitable endeavors and personal engagements, Hugh Jackman epitomizes the qualities of a considerate and empathetic person even amidst the glare of fame. 3. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson has masterfully evolved from his wrestling roots to emerge as a cherished Hollywood figure, celebrated for his engaging laughter and uplifting aura. His magnetic charm is unmistakable in every performance, be it in major hits like Jumanji or animated classics such as Moana. Johnson's sincere affection for his fans is palpable in his personal interactions, where he consistently makes an effort to engage with them directly. He is a paragon of goodwill and modesty, as evinced by his well-known mantra, "The key is, there is no key. Be humble, hungry, and the hardest worker in any room." His jovial character is further showcased in his vibrant rapport with Kevin Hart. The pair's playful teasing and friendly exchanges are a testament to their genuine friendship, which audiences find both entertaining and endearing. Johnson once playfully declared, "I love you today, tomorrow forget it." These light-hearted moments not only delight but also underscore the strong connection they have, making their on-screen collaborations particularly enjoyable. In addition to his acting pursuits, Johnson is a role model who motivates and inspires many with his dedication and benevolence. He frequently imparts motivational messages, urging people to surmount obstacles. Touching instances, such as when he surprised his mother with a new home, demonstrate his profound affection for his family and his dedication to altruism. Dwayne Johnson's rise from the wrestling ring to the heights of Hollywood stardom is a testament to the enduring influence of positivity and diligence, solidifying his status as one of the kindest figures in the entertainment world. 2. Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is universally hailed as the quintessential gentleman in Hollywood. His illustrious career, which has spanned over several decades, has earned him admiration not only for his unforgettable performances in movies such as Forrest Gump and Saving Private Ryan, but also for his authentically warm and friendly nature. Hanks is known for his extraordinary gestures that make his fans feel valued, like surprising them at significant events like weddings or sending them considerate gifts. His modesty is often on display during interviews, where he emphasizes the value of kindness, saying being kind always works. This philosophy has resonated with both his fans and colleagues, cementing his status as a beloved figure. Hanks's talent for forming connections is clear from his many social media engagements and sincere interactions. He frequently imparts insights gained from his life experiences, including supportive messages during challenging times. "If we take care of each other, this too shall pass." What truly distinguishes Tom is his unwavering kindness, which has been widely recognized. He is endearingly referred to as America's dad. It is no surprise that in an industry sometimes characterized by negativity, Hanks stands out as a symbol of warmth, demonstrating that it is possible to be both successful and amiable. As he himself put it, "I think they confused my not caring about a lot of things with being nice. I just show up for these things, photo shoots and stuff, and say, 'Hi, what do you want me to do?'" 1. Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves, born on September 2, 1964, is renowned not only for his roles in major films like The Matrix and John Wick, but also for his extraordinary modesty and benevolence. Celebrated for his grounded demeanor, he extends respect to everyone he encounters, irrespective of their social status. As he eloquently expressed, "Money doesn't mean anything to me. I've made a lot of money, but I want to enjoy life and not stress myself building my bank account." This belief is reflected in his philanthropic activities, including his discreet donations of millions to cancer research and children's hospitals. Reeves is well regarded for his exceptional kindness towards both fans and strangers. His well-known acts of kindness encompass instances such as offering his seat on the subway to a woman with heavy bags and waiting in the rain outside his own film's wrap party to prevent causing a disruption. Fans often recount touching experiences with him, further solidifying his reputation as a truly warm-hearted person. He once observed, "Sometimes we get so caught up in our daily lives that we forget to take the time out to enjoy the beauty in life," highlighting his empathetic perspective. Through gestures both grand and subtle, Keanu Reeves epitomizes compassion and empathy, making him an uplifting presence in Hollywood. His actions illustrate that kindness can be present in the most unexpected of places, and his enduring legacy of generosity continues to inspire many. After exploring the heartwarming stories of the top 20 nicest celebrities, It's clear that kindness and humility shine bright in Hollywood. Who do you think stands out as the nicest of them all? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe to Iconic Inside, and hit that notification bell for more iconic content. Let's keep the conversation going and spread the positivity.